Hey guys, and welcome to another Listopia video. I've noticed I have not done one in such a long time, and I'm definitely in need of doing one right now. So here we go. As you can tell from the title, this is going to be the contemporary books that are on my bookshelf that I have not read yet that I want to read. I remember a couple of months ago I mentioned how I went on like a buying spree of contemporary books because I noticed that I don't have any contemporary books on my shelf. I take that back. I have so many contemporary books that I want to read on my shelves that it's embarrassing. Like, there's at least 20 books in this video, so I'm gonna go really quickly with each one and tell you how much I want to read it. The first one is Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. Good thing is that I will be reading this next month because it's the contemporary lovers pick for September, and I've heard amazing things about it. I heard the romance was really good. I heard that, well, it won an award, so it's gonna be awesome, but I heard really good things. I heard the beginning was kind of hard to get into, but once you do, it's awesome. That's what I always say about The Host by Stephanie Meyer, so I understand when people say that, and I will stick through with it to reach the good parts, so I'm excited for this. The next one is Gloss by Marilyn Kai, and this is set in like New York 1963. Fashion, music, and attitudes are changing, and there's nowhere in the world more exciting. Sounds like the Carrie Diaries, so I think the Carrie Diaries was like in the 1980s maybe, but I'm so excited for this one, and they're finding out that romance in New York is as unpredictable and thrilling as the city itself. Yeah, this came out last year, so we got this from HCC Frenzy Presents in 2013. The next one is An Honor by Jessie Kirby. My sister read this book and really enjoyed it, and it's a road trip. I've been wanting to read it for a while. Have not read a Jessie Kirby book yet, but I've been hearing really good things about Moonglass as well as this one and Golden, and it's just all her books sound really awesome, so I'm excited for this. The next two books are actually Jessica Brody books. The first one is The Karma Club, and the second one is 52 Reasons to Hate My Father. This one sounds, I don't want to say, it sounds YA back in the day when it was kind of like hovering on the children's fiction. So it's going to be cute, not much, depth in it, but I'm really excited for this one because it says, when you mess with karma, karma messes back with you, or something like that. What goes around comes around eventually. So it looks cute, hilarious, and heartwarming. So, really excited for that. The next one is, as I mentioned, this really rich girl, something happens. I think she crashes her car, and her dad's like, enough is enough. You're going to work one job a week for 52 weeks, so a full year. And she has a bodyguard who apparently a romance like happens between her and the bodyguard. I think he's like 18 or something. So I'm really excited for this one. It looks really cute, and I've actually picked it up and read like the first chapter more than once, but my review books are killing me, and it's blurred by Meg Cabot, so instant buy for me. Next is Where It Began by Anne Reddish Stampler. From the cover, I thought this was like cute contemporary summer romance, but it turned out it's a murder mystery, or just mystery in general. Yeah, some guy they can't find some guy, his name's Billy, and he's nowhere to be found. So she's trying to figure out, to face the truth, and even if it means everything changes, especially if it means everything changes. So it's memory loss, something that I really love in books. Next is 5 Flavors of Dumb by Anthony John. My sister bought this years ago, wanting to read it, and it talks about a girl. Piper has 1 month to get a paying gig for Dumb, the hottest new rock band in school. And if she does, she'll become the manager. So she's not the manager yet. And she gets her share of profit. The catch is that she's actually deaf, and she has a crush on one of them. Sounds really cute, but with like some emotional depth. Next is Burning by Paul Griffin. I remember eyeing this book before it came out when people had the arcs of it, and I'm like, this book sounds so good. And it talks about the prettiest girl in the school, but one day something happens and some chemical spills on her face, and half of her face is ruined. A mystery assailant splashes her with acid, ruining the left side of her face. She has to deal with, being the top to, going down, or at least socially, and just mentally and psychologically getting ruined by such an incident or such a tragedy. It sounds really good, and it can be sad, but I have high hopes for this book. Next is Red by Allison Cherry, and this looks like a fun book about a girl who lives in a town where they're all redheads, but she's actually a bottle redhead. so she's keeping it a secret, and her mom was always making her join pageants, but then someone knows her secret and they send her like threatening notes, and she needs to find out who it is before everything her mom has worked for and herself is ruined. The Best Night of Your Pathetic Life by Tara Alterbando. Really short, talks about, I'm pretty sure it's told in 24 hours. High school senior Mary Gilholy and her friends have spent their entire lives feeling like underdogs. Everyone, and then there's an unofficial senior week scavenger hunt. So it's revolves around the scavenger and it looks really cute. And it's short. Next book is Girl Overboard by Justina Chen Hadley, and she's the author of North of Beautiful, one of my favorite books. This talks about a girl who gets a busted up knee during snowboarding because of a broken heart, and she just has to deal with all that. Next is The Espressologist by Christina Springer, and it talks about a girl who matchmakes people in a coffee shop. Sounds really cute and it's really short. Next is Just Flirt by Laura Bowers. Talks about a girl who has a boyfriend and like she's living the perfect life and everything, but when a secret blog embroils them in a frivolous lawsuit, they must team up and embark on a risky flirt-filled plot to set things right again. Her and her friends, or a couple of girls that are not really friends but get put together because of the secret blog. So it sounds really cute. The last book in this part, because there's so many books, I'm dividing it into two, and the last book is Psych Major Syndrome by Alicia Thompson. I've mentioned in my book haul when I bought this that I've been eyeing this book like 3 years ago, ever since I started blogging, because it sounded really good. And she's in her first year in college, so she's like 18 or 19, and she decides to major in psychology. And it's just like normal, typical contemporary life. She's like having problems with her boyfriend, never inviting her to his place or to his dorm, and his dorm mate being really rude to her, all that stuff. Aggravating factors include hyper-competitive fellow psych majors, a professor who is badly in need of her own psychoanalysis, and a middle school age mentee who thinks patient is, in a word, naive, and patient is the name of the girl here. So this actually sounds more NA-ish than YA-ish, and I'm really excited for it. So these are the books, or at least half of the books, that contemporary books that I want to read on my shelf. And in my next video, I'll show you guys the second half, and when I'll upload it, I'll definitely leave the link down here below. I hope, let me know if you've read any of these or which ones you're actually excited for. And that's it. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.